Okay, I updated this to, what was it? Funny, oh, okay. Let me see. I did this one. Oh, I did live. Okay. Feel. Okay. Show files. Change it to that. There we go. Oh, wait. Hold on. No. Cancel. No. Dang it. I've messed up. No files. Okay, do this. I'm not showing that watermark. Oh, I have to pay to get rid of their stupid watermark. What an ugly watermark, though. Oh, dang it. Alright, maybe I'll pay for it later if I start streaming to, like, multiple platforms. We'll see what happens. Okay, I think that'll fix everything. I hope. Well, so far it hasn't fixed Rumble. Did YouTube catch on? YouTube has caught on. Okay, so that looks pretty good. I like that thumbnail. I think it's a cool thumbnail. For the love of God, Rumble, please update it. Rumble does not like thumbnails. It really doesn't. It is very frustrating. Let's see. And it doesn't add any of the tags or anything. So silly. Rumble has a couple things they need to fix. For sure. Please select a category. Oh, now I have to do a category. Okay, let's do comedy. Comedy. Sorry, guys. I'll pull up chat here in a second. Trying to get all this fixed. This has been a pain in the butt to figure out. I can tell you that. It's nice being able to streamline like this. Yep, that's on. But what sucks is, how would I put it? The fact that there's limited options on tagging videos and stuff in the restream thing, which is how I have to use it. I'm not wildly impressed by that for the restream service. But I'm also not impressed with Rumble's their full platforms. Hey Lucids, how's it going? Yeah, there we go. Okay, cool. So, real quick, I'm live. I got home from work late. I work like 6 days a week now, pretty much. And my times kind of differ due to my wife doing her job. She goes out and does her job at a certain time. I do my job afterwards. I kind of go before her and after her to make things split up really well and easy so I'm not out super late. But unfortunately, things just took a little bit longer than I anticipated to do. That'll be happening for a bit. But with your guys' support, that can always, change. The more people that watch, share, like, and all that stuff, the more of a chance we got to, bringing this to full time. Why do I always look weird on this camera? I always am in the wrong spot somehow, and I always end up having to scoot this over. Oh, what the heck? What am I messing with there? Weird. I always have to scoot this over, scoot myself over, and do this, even though I do not move my camera. It's right there. I don't know how that keeps happening. And I'm in dead center here. Actually, I'm not even dead center. I'm more this way. So it's like, I'm more this way, I should say, to keep center. I don't know how that keeps happening. I'm losing my mind. So again, I have to, and that's still not the right one, because why not? Do that, do this, and then pull more out. And I could still do it a little bit more, just slightly. There we go. That's about right. And then this, I can bring in just a little bit. You never know what can show up on both sides here. God knows you never know what can show up because that is a dangerous game. Just got off work too. Had some steak. Nice. I'm eating me a pastrami and cheese sandwich here. Smoked Swiss and smoked cheddar from my local place called the Nut House. Really, really good place off Route 66. Great, great place. Sorry, guys. I haven't eaten all day. And y'all know me. I never eat during a stream, ever. Ever. I just wanted to go ahead and get this going because I was late. And I wanted to start getting people in here first before I start messing with people on here. I got some new strategies. Check it out, okay? I'm going to wear this to make the MAGA hat much more noticeable. Okay? How I'm going to do that, I'm going to be wearing this. I'm going to be talking to him. I'm going to say, hey, you know, my therapist has me writing stuff down, you know, and we'll see if you agree with this. And so I'm going to show them the, we must better ourselves and our country. And while all that's going on, you know, while they're reading all that out loud, I am going to be coming right back on with the MAGA hat. Oh my God. Does that ever make it staticky, though? I'm going to look like a crazy person. I'm going to be coming up here with hair out to here. Holy cow. And, you know, I'm going to do just a, you know, quick little trick. You know, we must better ourselves and our country. And then just quickly swap hats. I think it would be very funny to do. Man, is it going to look like that? Because maybe I don't want to wear this. Maybe I'll just be normal like this, you know? And then between people, when I put this on up, I could just simply throw this right on and start talking to them, you know? What do you think about that? I think it's a neat little strategy to probably set someone off, because then they get comfortable. And then once they see they're kind of betrayed because now I may be someone that disagrees with them, I think they're more likely to start reacting. So, we'll have to see. We'll definitely have to see for sure if that's good or not. Oh, I gotta upgrade. Okay, can I move this? Is that the point? It just says upgrade now. I can't move that restream. I'd like to move that right out of the way. So anyway, guys, yeah, let's see. I'm gonna move this to, there we go. Oh, I can't see through that. Can I, it didn't show me it last time, so probably not. Webcam, manage. Okay, oh, I can go into here. Okay, cool, cool. Nice, nice, nice. Live chat, there we go, much better. I can watch from there. I'll probably switch back and forth to, let's see, if I have the hat right here, is there a chance of it's on this side? Oh, okay. As long as I make sure the right side's blocked, they'll never see what I'm doing. So I just got to make sure that I'm in front of the camera. Otherwise, you know, this is going to be a fun one for sure. For sure. But anyway, I'm going to finish the sandwich and have a chat with you guys and see more people coming in, hopefully, and having chats with them. Then we're going to start this bloody stream on... The heck? Wait, it's supposed to happen every time I hit the space bar. Yeah, there we go. Been going to sleep to me? Going to sleep on me? Holy cow, can I talk today? If I talk like that today, I'm not going to be very effective. Got to be quick. Let's see. Has this, let me do this. There we go. Ugh. Holy cow. Why Why does it seem I'm on the opposite end here? Ooh. Okay, I need to edit that camera. Logitech camera settings. I need to edit the camera for Monkey, because Monkey doesn't see the camera you're seeing. You guys are seeing a 4K camera. They're seeing this garbage 1080p camera from back in the day that I used to think was super high quality. Wow. That is actually crazy. Because I always question myself whether it's actually high quality or not. Okay, that's better. That's much better on that camera. Crank the white balance a little. Okay. There we go. Now it's running much smoother. It's not all jagged. Well, it's still kind of jaggedy. Why is it? Cuts about every 5 seconds. It kind of stutters a little. Did it again. Did it again. About every 4 seconds. I'm not doing that off the top of my head. I'm just watching my clock. Yeah, about every 4 seconds it stutters on here. Why? Oh, wait a minute. Is it because I have Monkey pulled up in another window? Do I have anything else intensive graphically going on? Odd. Yeah, it does it every time. Every time. It just stutters. Yeah. Every single 4 seconds, it stutters, and it's very noticeable on this. That's weird. I'm glad you guys can't see it at least, but it is a little irritating when I'm trying to communicate with people. I need to upgrade my computer so bad now. I didn't realize how fast things were changing. You know, I was like, oh man. My computer started becoming last generation, at the 30 series, essentially. I'm like, I've got a 10 series card. Like, yeah, I'm running a 10 series card in a 7700K. It's crazy. But it's always been doing good. It's just weird to see my computer struggle, because it hasn't done that for years. It's been a pretty rock solid, powerful computer. Yeah. And seeing it now that there's a lot of applications you can't really handle anymore, like running 2 webcams. I've ran 2 webcams on my music channel for every single video just about that I've done on the music channel. A lot of the videos anyway. And it just kind of blows my mind to be like, hey, this webcam is not able to function that well anymore. And it's not the webcam, it's the computer. It's just slowing down a lot, and yeah, I don't know. It's kind of wild to me. But it is an 8-year-old system. It will be a 9 or possibly 10-year-old system by the time I actually upgrade. And that blows my mind too. It's crazy. I need to move this a little more than that's better, yeah. Means I can move this. There we go. And with me moving that makes this so much easier now. Oh, really? What is this overlay that I'm messing with? Oh, it's the virtual cam thing I tried setting up that didn't work for diddly. Cool. That's a bummer. I forgot. There's so much I haven't learned with this yet. Or, well, at least I've been trying to learn. And strange. Oh, well, anyway, we'll be getting to some people here in a few. Terribly sorry about that. I just gotta say, being that level of hungry, I do not understand. Glad to see I'm falling. What are you talking about? That's such a dumb statement. That's pretty sad, too. How rent-free am I living in your head where you think me doing bad at all in life would make your day better? You know, I don't feel that way about people. That's kind of sad. But anyway, failing how? I'm genuinely confused. Can you elaborate just a little bit? No, I'm willing to bet you can't. Hmm. Well, I think I've waited long enough. Anyway, we're gonna get this started. I really messed the first part of the stream up with that restream garbage. And Rumble still has not updated that thumbnail. I gotta figure something else out with this. Okay, whatever. I'll upload the thumbnail myself. Wait, I thought I did upload the thumbnail. Oh, no, I had to redo the stream. Now I gotta do it a second time. Okay. Save. Okay. There we go. Now it fixed it. I knew there wouldn't be any elaborating. But, you know, if you think I'm a failure, go look at my numbers on my videos. Just kind of, I mean, you could just simply look at it. It's hilarious. Let's see. Oh. There we go. Pull this up. And, okay, good. Muted. Okay, cool. And then there's that one. And then I can have the restream chat. Okay, cool. Chat settings. Let's see if this is anything. Colorized. Compact mode. Okay. Alright, cool. It's not very colorized at all. What? Okay, if that's what colorized means, I guess. That doesn't make any sense at all. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and get started with having some fun here. Let me, real quick, I gotta take care of something very quickly. I actually forgot I need to turn speakers on. Having headphones doesn't help, and this mouse will get in my way. Oh, it's off. Okay. Need a good place for it. I'm running out of room on my desk. No, I can just move my pedal. Go. Ooh, I've also been working on a pedal board, too. You guys wanted to kind of see my project here. No Velcro whatsoever. So, which is nice. Very nice. This is very weird. What is going on? That's so strange. Did something happen? Hold on. Oh, that's so stupid. It's still sending. I gotta delete it. That's super cool. Oh, that probably made this live stream toast for the day. Well, not for the day, but for at least probably a good 30 minutes. Oh my God. When oh wow, it did it multiple times. Oh, no, it didn't. That was an upcoming thing, and it's still given that out. That is so dumb. Okay. So I've got an upcoming stream still listed. Why is it taking like 9,000 years to delete it? Okay, thank you. And then this stream here is giving notifications out. I can see a lot of notifications are going out for... Is this the full hour video? Okay, that one's the good one. I gotta keep that. Wow, though. That is so dumb. Okay, come on. Please delete. It's sending notifications out to the same live stream even way after it's ended. Okay. There we go. Now it's deleted. Cool. As soon as it gets deleted, 3 people and come right on in. That's about what I'd expect from that site. Which means that well, okay, maybe it's not just YouTube's fault. That might be the exact, yeah. Except nope, wrong thing. Oh, this sucks. The thumbnail disappeared again. No, that's not what's happening on Rumble. Rumble actually didn't leave it up. No, I deleted it right at the beginning of this. Never mind. Never mind, it's all good. Okay, cool. How y'all doing today? There we Back on Rumble, back on this. Cool. Alrighty. Well, let's get some clips going, guys. This is going to be a really, really good time. Here we go. Probably just I'm going to start off the old school way here. Actually, I need to do a sound test. I need to have people come through and see if it's too loud. How's it going? Okay, don't say anything. Hello.
You bananas?
Hello.
Yo.
How's it going?
How's it going?
Oh, not too bad. What are y'all up to?
We're in a treehouse right now chilling.
Oh, nice. That sounds like fun.
It's not. This treehouse is kind of trash. This treehouse is booty, bro.
Ah, gotcha.
Show me trash treehouse, dude.
Yeah, we got this. We're sitting on cushions, dude.
Just...
Well, don't fall. Anyway. Hello. How's it going? Hello. How's it going?
How you doing?
Doing pretty good, you?
I'm good. Thank you for asking.
Yeah, absolutely. I actually have been seeing a therapist as of late, and he's told me that I need to really write down what, like, is going on in my head and whatnot, and, you know, I kind of wrote this down, and I was wondering if you could... Are you able to read this?
We must better ourselves and our community.
Absolutely, I 100% agree with that. What is that on your wall? Oh. That's a very fancy light switch.
Make America great again.
Absolutely.
Nice.
Okay. Well, how's it going?
Oh, is it your really?
Is that what? My real hair? Oh, yeah.
Oh, so nice.
Absolutely. Well, I appreciate that. Y'all have a good day.
You're welcome.
They're too young. How's it going? Okay, I'm gonna... Real quick. Okay. I almost thought that that was gonna be a good clip to start. This is really hard to do, as it turns out. Why is it freezing up? Okay. I can only skip with my keyboard if it's in the middle of a... Actually, I can only skip, or not even skip. You have to skip and then hit X in order to get out of this. Why is it so complicated? That is crazy. But anyway, I was hoping that that was going to be a little bit better of an interaction. She just played around. She has, she had a very fancy light switch. That's all I could say on YouTube. I didn't even realize it was there till she smacked the thing. That sucks, but hey, you know what? It was just a crazy light switch. It wasn't working at the time. That's all it was. Why are people weird on this site? I guess I'm being weird. That's next level weird. Like, why you just got that in your house, like, in the background? So weird. It's very funny, though. That it is very funny. I can at least respect the comedic aspect of it. What the hell? It's a freaking sight. Anyway, I don't know. Maybe I just need to wear it. It seems to get me the best. My hair looks dumb, too, because my ear pops out every time I do that. Right when I put it on fresh. So if I don't put it on right... Oh, even if I put it on right. Good Lord, it's hard. My head has never worked for hats. Ever. It just does... It does not work. My head just has never liked hats. You know, beanies, they do pretty okay. I don't mind beanies at all. You know, but then I always kind of got that stereotypical stoner look to me, you know? And it's just like, I don't know. I don't like looking like that. Because I just look like I'm from the movie Clerks whenever I'm wearing that beanie. So, you know, it's one of those things that, man, I don't know why. If I do it like this, I look like a redneck, like 100%. This is like a trucker hat, though. So it's, you know, one of those things that no matter what you wear in a trucker hat, it doesn't even matter what your skin color is, you're looking like a trucker for the most part. There we go. I can kind of make my head look decent for hats. But it feels like garbage. I hate having anything really on my head. I just don't like it. I don't know. Just weird that way. I can't, like, enjoying a hot shower only if my head's outside of the water. A lot of people love to have hot water hit their top of their head. I can't stand it. If it's not like, oh, I don't know, like slightly above swimming pool, like, temperature, that it's like anything above that feels like it burns my head. I just don't like it. Like, I don't know why. It's the strangest thing. But, oh well. Anyway, I'm just going to wear this hat and just talk to people. It seems to be easier. I can wear headphones with it, too. Though, do I do it on the outside? Yeah. Man, yeah, having these speakers on is a pain in the butt. It really is, because I can't hear what they're saying. And any louder, my microphone will pick it up. It's kind of a bummer. I guess I need to get earbuds. Maybe wireless earbuds? I bet I could probably use wireless earbuds with this thing. It's got Bluetooth, so I don't see why not. I'll just chat with people. How's it going? Dang it.
I'm
Hello.
going to hell.
How's it
I'm
going?
going to hell. I saw this fat lady with this bag. I was like, "What you about to eat, friend?"
Oh. Was it a lot?
It was so bad because it wasn't even food.
She wasn't eating food? What was she eating?
It was clothes in a bag.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, that's funny.
I'm going to hell.
That's pretty good. Well, how's your night going?
Decent.
Decent?
Well, we're not going.
Oh, it's going pretty good. Just got off work, hanging out, seeing what people are up to.
I keep seeing these little ass boys on my monkey, and I'm like, how old are y'all? And they never tell me their age.
Are you over 18?
Yes, I am 19 years old. I'm about to be 20 in 3 months.
Oh, okay. Good.
2
Yeah, kids don't need to be on here. That's not a good site for that.
I don't know why people be letting their children on.
Oh, yeah. No, I understand
Some
that.
people do the background, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Absolutely. But, well, I hope your night gets better, though.
You too.
Thank you. Hello.
Hi.
How's it
You
going?
like Donald Trump
Oh, yeah.
type shit?
Absolutely.
Is it because he goes to Suntan City?
I don't know if he goes to Suntan City. Probably a spray
He
tan.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah, I think his skin's probably a little too sensitive. He's old man.
Yeah, that's probably why he shouldn't be president. Just like Joe Biden.
I don't know what that was supposed to mean. Oh, hello. How's it going? Hello. How you doing? Oh. Hi, how's it going? How y'all doing?
I'm doing fine.
Nice. Glad to hear that.
How about you?
Doing pretty good. Just slow into the day.
Don't call me like that. What the fuck?
How's it going?
Hey,
How you doing?
good. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. Just got off
Nice.
work, seeing what people are up to.
Where you work?
Oh, I do maintenance between different factories. They kind of contract us out.
Oh, so you make that bread type shit.
Oh, sometimes. Depends on
that's
the
right.
day. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Awesome. So what are you on here for?
Just looking. Just
Hey.
chatting.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Looking for like music or other hobbies or anything?
No, I'm just here. Yeah.
Ah, gotcha. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, I hope you have a good night.
You too.
Thank you. Dang, I thought she was. Hi, how's it going? Hello.
Ouch, ew.
How's it going? What the hell was that? How's it going?
Let's make America great again. I got the same. Oh shit. Well, I got the same.
got the same
hat,
one?
but I got it red and white.
Oh, sweet. Hell yeah, man. Absolutely.
Yeah, my dude.
How's it going?
Yo,
How you doing?
good.
I'm doing pretty good. Just hanging out, seeing what people are up to.
You a Donald Trump supporter?
Oh, yes, sir.
I mess with it.
Hey, hell yeah,
I mess
man.
with it.
Hell yeah.
Best president of all time.
Man, I
Really
agree.
gotta tell. You
Absolutely.
Really gotta tell him.
Hell yeah, man.
One my mom be mad at me because I'm a Donald Trump fan, but it's okay.
Oh man, I understand that. Well, hey, I'm glad to have you on our team here. Good stuff, man. Well, hey, you have yourself a good. Oh, sorry, what was that?
I said you too.
Oh, thank you, man.
Yeah, have
Absolutely.
a good day, man.
You too, thank you. Very nice guy. Hi, how's it going? Oh, man, take a little break here. Man, it's crazy to see like just how many people actually are seriously Donald Trump supporters. Like, I feel like if I were on Omegle like 4 years ago, it would have been nothing but screaming and just lunacy. Now we only see it about, 20% of the time on here. It's kind of wild. Yeah, too bad, his mom's all anti-Trump, but, I mean, it is what it is, That's our youth. Our youth really are leaning Donald Trump heavily, and it's just like, duh. Of course. It's very obvious why. Tired of tyranny. We're tired of these freaking purple-haired freaks just screaming and yelling about their feelings being hurt. It's like, oh my God, you all are so weak. And I didn't want to be a part of that anymore, so, been hitting the gym, getting healthier, getting much more stout. It's been nice. I lost so much weight in my face alone. Like, that's ridiculous. 40 pounds lost. 40 pounds of fat. Well, I say that. I dropped all the way down to 166. Now I'm back up to 170 because I'm putting on muscles. So now I don't know what's fat burning really and what's muscle building at this point. But it doesn't really matter. As long as you just continue to build muscle, you will burn fat inherently. So it's like, meh. So now I'm kind of at the awesome point where I don't even watch weight anymore. Don't have to. Unless I'm wanting to get heavier. But that'll come with time. I'll make that decision over time. Just eating and being casual for now. I'm not doing anything too crazy. Yet, anyway. My buddy is. And he's massive. It's insane. Like, just out to like here on his biceps. I'm just like, holy crap. So it does make me really want to start actually getting into like maybe bodybuilding a bit. I just don't know if I have the time to be doing that, especially when I don't know. Time has been very much tied up in a lot of things. Why am I'm all, oh, okay. I had pulled that up. Oh, there we go. Okay, maybe that's good. Man, I feel like somebody in here that shouldn't have been in here. That's weird. I genuinely feel like somebody messed with all my seating and stuff. That's so weird. Anyway, let's get another round of people here. Hi, how's it going? Hi, how's it going? How y'all doing? That's good. Oh, sorry, what was that?
I'm talking to him. Cars have like
yeah, I can't hear you. Oh, how's it going?
Yo, vape is bad. You need to stop. Like, really,
stop.
I keep on telling you this.
Oh. Alrighty. Well, you guys have a good night. You guys were boring as hell. How's it going? How's it going? Hi, how's it going? How you doing? Okay. Hello.
How you doing, man?
Doing pretty good. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm good, man. How you doing?
Doing pretty well. Just got off work, seeing what people are up to.
What do you do for work?
Oh, I just do repair in factories.
Whereabouts in America are you from?
Oklahoma.
Cool.
Yeah, absolutely. You from the UK, huh?
I am.
Awesome, awesome.
What do you think about the UK? What do you, the people? How do you see us?
Oh, I think you guys are awesome. I just I feel bad for y'all not having basic constitutional rights. That kind of stinks.
What do you mean by that?
Well, you guys are not allowed to bear arms. Not in the a way that would be meaningful to defend your home. You guys are not allowed to really defend your homes. You act to handle somebody that breaks into your house.
But your like constitution to bear arms was because of us, right? The English, right?
What do you mean?
Well, like it was because to fight against the English was your arms, right?
Uh-huh.
And we're English, right?
Yeah.
So why would we need to bear arms against ourselves?
Well, no, I mean from other countries, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean we're fine. We don't have any. I mean, gun laws. We're like fine with that. We don't have any mass shootings or anything.
Well, I mean, you still do.
Not to the not to how you have it.
I mean,
America.
Our issue is we have a lot of gang violence, and that's our number one contributor.
We've had one mass shooting in the UK ever, right?
Ever? Well, not ever.
What is the biggest mass shooting, school mass shooting in the UK? Do you know what that was?
So you're talking about specifically a school shooting?
Yes.
Let's see. So
there
was
I
had a long list.
You don't know specifically, right?
Not right off the top of my head. I mean, I don't memorize school shootings or anything like that. But I do have it pulled up. Why is it not letting me? Oh, I'll just do it like this. Let's see. So, May 2024, they had 4 people, including a 9-year-old, were injured after a gunman stole a motorbike at a restaurant and shot up all those people. I mean, you guys have mass shootings all the time here.
We don't have mass shootings. Mass is a mass of people. We don't have mass shootings.
No, definition for mass shooting is 4 or more people.
The last time we had a school shooting was Dunblane at a school, and after that we said it was illegal for firearms in the UK, and after that we've had no school shootings ever.
So how about mass stabbings, or how about terrorism in general in your country?
Mass stabbings isn't a thing.
It's not?
You see mass shootings, we don't have mass stabbings.
A mass stabbing has killed more people than most of the mass shootings that have ever happened today. Look up the mass stabbing in Japan.
You think there's been more killings from mass stabbings
in one setting? In one setting.
Okay.
Yes. As in, the guy went around and he stabbed a bunch of kids in a school and killed all of them.
I can recall, is from Las Vegas was a big mass shooting, right, about 10 years ago.
I mean, that was not just a mass shooting.
Was there more murders then than there was in the last mass stabbing than there was in the UK?
Have you ever watched the footage on that on the Las Vegas video?
I haven't watched the footage, but I've seen a death count, and it seems to be more than there was ever in a mass stabbing.
Multiple shooters.
There was multiple shooters, so why has one person ever been persecuted for that?
Well, that's a really good question. That's kind of like, how did JFK end up having a magic bullet pass through him?
I mean, we have that same thing over here, as in, like, our beloved Princess Diana.
Well, right, Princess Diana, and that was fishy, but a lot less proof. I mean, if you look at what happened to like JFK, he has like 7 entry points into his body.
JFK was bigger than Diana?
Well, yeah, that was the United States president, the world's #1 power.
Jesus Christ!
You think Diana was more popular than Kennedy?
I think Diana was as big as.
No, not as big as killing a world leader. A world leader? The most powerful country in the world? Do you know what? That shook the world.
The Queen of the United Kingdom.
Yeah, that's nothing. That compared to the absolute most powerful country in the world losing their leader?
Your country's only been alive for about 300 years, right? The UK's been alive for, what, double that?
Yeah, I don't think very... So you're telling me that like Mexico and South America, Canada and, I don't know, people in the Middle East and all those people would have actually cared about Diana versus the entire world understanding, hey...
You strike me as someone who's never encountered people other than white people, right?
You don't think I've encountered enough white people?
No, that's the only people you've encountered is white people.
Do you know where I live? I'm a Native American, buddy.
How Diana was loved by everyone in Africa, in the Caribbean. Do you know that?
Yeah, I'm sure she was loved by the people in the colonies there.
Was.
In the colonies, yeah, I'm certain
was.
she was. In UK colonies? Are you kidding? Yeah, Hong Kong also would have cared. They're a UK colony. At least they were until 97.
The whole of Africa
so, of course, they would have. The whole of Africa?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
The whole of Africa doesn't even know half of the world outside of it. What are you talking about?
See, that's a bad way to look on other people.
A bad way to look on other people?
Them.
It's just factual. They're trying to survive. Are you kidding me?
So what are you trying to do?
In the Congo, do you think people in the Congo care? They're fighting a civil war. They've been fighting a civil war for like 30 years. What are you talking about? And you think they would stop to care about Diana? For real?
What are the people in America doing right now?
A lot of different things. What do you mean specifically?
How is the election going for the whole of America?
The election?
How's it going?
It's gone great.
It's gone great, right? So why is this the worst it's been for a couple of years? When Trump said this would be the best America he's seen when he was president. What's happened?
Quick question. What do you mean what's happened? Like, first of all...
What's happened to America?
What do you mean what's happened to America?
America's the most hated country in the world right now.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Do you think that matters? Really? If other people don't like us? Though? What do you mean what's happened?
What state are you from, sorry?
Oklahoma.
Okay. What do your parents do before you was alive? What do they do?
Before I was alive?
Yes.
They were working, going to school. My father was in the military.
Did your granddad or your dad serve in the military?
Yeah, my dad was in the military.
Where did he serve?
Specifically?
Yes.
He was for the United States Air Force.
Where did he serve, though? Did he tour anywhere?
He was in Panama.
He was in Panama. Okay, so he wasn't in Iraq. Or he wasn't in Iraq. Okay.
Well, why would he be in Iraq? This was way before any of that.
How old are you?
I'm 32.
So your dad could have been in Iraq.
No, that was before.
Okay.
This is before shit hit the fan with Iraq.
What is the hardest thing you personally have ever been through in your life?
The hardest thing I've ever been through? That's such a subjective thing. What are you talking about?
It's not. I'm asking you a simple question. What is the hardest thing you've ever been through in your life?
I don't know. Maybe the government taking my job away because I didn't get a vaccine.
That is the hardest thing you've ever been through.
What's the hardest thing you've ever been through?
I was stabbed and I had to fight for my life. That's the hardest thing I've ever been through.
Wow, your country sounds very safe.
Your country has more mass shootings than I do.
I've never been stabbed.
Than I do.
I've never been stabbed or shot at. What the hell are you talking about? And here we are talking about like the terrorism and how likely people are to stab in the UK than over us.
The school pupils in my country are happy to go to school.
We have so much more of your population. Of course our stuff's going to be higher.
Your population? What do you mean by that?
Your population very tiny. Our population very big.
Okay. And our population is great. We don't have school shootings or mass shootings.
Yeah, you have less people
in our country.
But you do have mass stabbings. You don't ever let people talk, do
the only
you?
people to have guns in our country should be the people who know how to use them, which is the military.
Oh, that's so smart. So when you get your ass taken over and you live in a fascist country, good luck fucking your way out of that country. How are you going to do it? How are you going to do it if you get taken over?
We live in a fascist country.
I said if you have a fascist country and they take over, what are you going to do?
Fascist country.
Yeah. When they take away your free speech, they're arresting people that make memes. Are you kidding me? That's absolute
Oh, so
fascism.
you're Joe Rogan. You love Joe Rogan. That's you. Okay.
What?
So
What?
Joe Rogan never lived in the UK, so he knows how to talk about it. Okay.
What the
I'm sorry,
fuck? Who cares?
I forgot how. I forgot. That's how you speak.
What about Joe Rogan now? What? What the hell are you talking about?
You obviously listen to Joe Rogan. I'm sorry.
No, I
that's fine.
don't.
Don't worry about it. I'm sorry. I
So
thought
you
someone
just
who
decided
live in
who
the
I
UK
like?
should know how it's like in the UK, but it's fine. I don't.
Is
know
that how
obviously.
you win arguments? Is just make up shit about people you don't know anything about, and then you take them down? Is that how you do
facts, okay?
We're talking facts?
How many schools? Can you name any school shootings
How the
in
hell?
UK?
No. Stop talking for a second. You really need to zip it for a second, dude, because you cannot just keep talking.
Sorry, go on, talk, please.
What the fuck are you talking about? I watched Joe Rogan. Who the fuck told you that?
I just know you do. That's
No, you
how
don't.
the person you are.
No, it's not.
It is. I just know you voted for who did you vote for in the election?
I voted for Trump in the election.
There we go. So
So
like
that means I
Rogan,
watched
that's
Joe.
cool.
No, that's fucking retarded. Are you serious?
No, it's your biggest. It's like your biggest media outstream.
Imagine being so much of a bigot. You think you can just automatically say what I like? What? Because I'm Native American too? Do I like eating watermelon right off the vine?
I don't know your ethnic
But you could judge me based on who I voted for and judge who I like and what I like. That's like saying I eat fried chicken.
I can absolutely fucking think who you are.
So you're gonna look at a black guy
100%.
and be like, that dude eats fried chicken.
No, because
That's
all
what
my
you're
friends
doing
are
to me.
black, and that's a different.
That's what you're doing to me.
Minority in the UK.
That's what you're doing to me.
I don't. It's not. It is not.
What is not?
And don't you fucking dare say that again.
I'll say whatever the hell I want. What are you gonna do about it? You pudgy little Brit? What are you gonna do? Not a damn thing. So yeah, don't sit there and tell me what I like.
Hardship in life ever.
Don't.
You don't know what it's like to live. You don't
Shit,
fucking know
kid.
anything.
You've never done a damn thing in your life but sit on your ass
What
and
have you
complain.
done? What is the best thing you've done in your life?
Best thing I've done in my life? Reproduce. What have you done?
Reproduce what?
Kids.
Mate, I'll tell you. I got stabbed. I had mental health for 2 years. I come back.
Yeah.
From it.
Oh
And I had
man.
fucking...
Tell me where else have you been that you've gotten stabbed? Keep telling me that the UK is a great country when I've never encountered anything like that before in my country, and you're in a nice country where you get
What country
stabbed.
has the most school shooters? Oh, sorry, the US. What has the most mass
By
shootings?
what metric?
Oh, sorry,
How rare?
the
Do you think a mass shooting
Sorry.
happens every single day or something? Are you insane?
Yes, I do. Yes,
Well, that's
I
why
do.
you're stupid.
Why am I stupid?
Because you're wrong.
Remember where your ancestors
You're like, I
come
think
from, by
something
the way?
happens every single day in the United States. That doesn't happen. That just makes you a really dumb guy. You should do a little bit of research before you open your trap.
Where does the ancestors of the America come from? Please tell me.
Ancestors of Americans? Gee,
Yes,
I
please
wonder
tell-
where they would come from. Is it probably where I'm located?
Exactly. So you
Okay.
need to remember that your whole country is built of immigrants, right?
No, they're built
So
with
you
settlers.
you have no right to tell immigrants how
Yes,
to
we do,
live
because
or-
immigrants are not settlers. Illegal immigrants are not settlers.
Okay.
Now, let me tell you something. I can pull you up a police report right now where I got hit head on by an illegal immigrant, got sent to the hospital. It was $50,000 worth of damage. He had no insurance, and I had to pay $2,000 out of pocket for my insurance.
See,
That
if happened
sucks.
in the UK, you'd have your own NHS. Do you know
Oh,
what the
wow, yeah.
NHS are?
Because that's what I wanted to do. No, I do have free healthcare. It's called Native American healthcare, and I chose not to do that because they're garbage.
Okay.
I have
That's your
free
own country,
healthcare.
That's not ours.
The
We look
NHS
after
is
our own.
worse by
We look after our
far.
own.
Look it up.
We
Look
don't
up
do
and see if
that.
the NHS is worse than the Native American Health Services. Because they are. By
You've never
far.
been to a good country in your life. You don't know what it's like.
I'm in the greatest country in the world right now. Because if my government tries to take over, I can fight back. You can't.
Have you signed up to a military? Have you ever been overseas?
You haven't.
Have you ever been to overseas though?
No, I don't need to. My
So you
country is
haven't. So
massive.
all my family have been in the military, right?
That's cute. You haven't.
I've got cousins and uncles in the SAS.
That's
Do you know what the
great.
SAS are?
And what are they going to fight with? Sticks and stones?
What have you done for your country? Nothing.
I've
apart
never
from
done anything for
complain
my country, huh?
about car crash. You
What have
fucking
you
did-
done? Why are you
You're
attacking
so
me when you
right.
haven't done any of this either?
My country has been back
What
and
hill are
forth
you
for
trying to stand
everyone.
on? What hill are you standing on right now? You haven't done any of that either. The only thing you've done is proven that your
You forget
stats in your state are
I'm
worse.
21 years of age. You're
And?
what, 35, 40?
32.
So you was there in the Iran war, right? What did you do? Did you sign up?
Does
and then
every
Twin Towers went down?
does every single member of the United States have to serve in the military? Is that what you're trying to say?
I'm saying,
In
if you
order to
speak
be
so
anything?
much about if you speak so much about your beloved country, why don't you fight for them?
Why
And you
don't I
haven't.
fight for them?
And you haven't.
So I have to go and get violent, is what you're saying.
No, I'm saying
In
you
order to
should
do
defend
anything
what
for my
you
country, I have to
believe
be
so
violent.
much.
I
No,
don't
I'm saying
believe in
you
it so much
believe.
that I'm going to go out and kill people. What's wrong with you?
That is not what I'm saying. I'm saying you
That
should
is what you're
defend it,
saying.
right? You should defend
I
it.
do
right?
defend
That's
it.
what you love. You should
Here's the
defend
thing.
it.
If somebody comes into this country and invades, I will go. And guess what? I have the weaponry to do
You've
so.
never been close to any of that any kind of format in your life.
Well, what the hell do you
You've
think
always
I'm going to
been
do?
loved.
Just let people take over my country?
That is exactly the person you sound like. You've never.
I
been
don't
in
give
any
a
kind of
fuck about
hardship
your
in your
opinion.
life.
What
any-
weight do you think this has? You're sure we're trying to talk facts here, and you just keep making shit up. You don't know anything about me. I'm not sitting
why
here
don't you
saying
tell
you
me?
wouldn't defend your country, but what I am saying,
Tell me something about your life.
I'm trying to tell you.
Your parents weren't.
This kid can't stop fucking talking. Holy shit. It's like, hey, I was hoping that this would turn into something, and then it just kept going into insults, and it's like, I gave him every chance to just kind of, I don't know, talk some sense, but whatever. Aussie. Limey. Right. Let's see here. He is building on a straw man to burn down. Yeah, exactly. That's what he's doing. It's just annoying. It gets really annoying at that point, you know? I need to start adding tags. That's why these are going down. My new viewers are going down, and I'm getting only subscribers actually checking in. Hey, how's the people on Rumble? I got 3 people here. How y'all doing? I need to add tags to this. Dang it. My voice is going dry. Ooh, I need to not do that. I need to start taking breaks in between talking. I'm taking drink breaks. Not just breaks, but let's see. Where can I know I can do this here. I thought I could do this here on the video. I guess I can't. No, whatever. Okay, my content. I really need to start adding tags to the live stream. Wait. What the heck? Did my live stream stop? 8 minutes, did it? No, it didn't stop. I thought I could do this here on the video. Very weird. It's not showing it as live in my videos. On Rumble. Why is Rumble weird? I need to stop worrying about that. I don't know why Rumble's weird. Okay, let's get my tags. I have them saved on this video here. I need to do it with the YouTube live stream as well. It does not like not having tags. There we go. Save. Okay. Up to 30 seconds. Can't ever do anything easy. Yeah, I don't know why my tags aren't saved on here. I have them saved on all my other videos, but for live streams, it just will not convert over my tags. And that's really, really, really dumb and annoying. But oh well. It is better now. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Sorry about that, guys. Anyway, how y'all doing? Is anything interesting going on? Anyone's lives? Feel free to yeah. Give me 1 second to check something real quick. Alrighty. Woo! Okay. Let's go, let's get someone better. I'd rather have I don't really want to do much of a debate like that. Whenever they just cave in, start doing insults, it's like, I don't know. That's not funny anymore. It's not getting to a place that'll make anyone laugh. I just want laughs. I like having the laughs a lot more. It's better. So, you know, when I start getting into just nonsense debates, I'm like, why am I even doing this? Like, why am I even talking to this moron? He's just like, oh, well, our country's just never going to get taken over. Oh, said every country ever in the history of the world. Nobody ever thought that their country would get taken over. Ever. No one ever once thought, you know, military's never, you know, it's going to come right across that border and all that. No, people always lose sight of defending their country. And then they don't defend it. And once another country goes, yeah, this will be easy to take over, they just do, you know. All his family apparently, you know, served in the military. And then this dude's just like, well, they did it. You haven't done anything, but I know people who have. And it's like, congratulations. I also know people who have. It's not like, I hate the argument of, oh, well, you've done nothing for your country because you didn't serve. And it's like, that's just so stupid. Because in order for a country to function, it has to have civilians. You can't just have 100% of your people as your military. Otherwise, things aren't going to get done. Taxes aren't going to be made, and then who funds the military? It's just such a stupid thing. Well, I guess the best thing I've ever done was be able to fund my military. You know, it's like, geez, yeah, well, you haven't had any hardships. I have had hardships. It's like, yeah, you've been stabbed. I've also been hit head on by an illegal immigrant. I guess, you know, that happens. Bad things have happened every now and then, you know? I don't sit there and try to glorify it, though. Well, I've been stabbed, and he's sitting there trying to tell me that the UK's safe. What a dummy. What an absolute dummy, you know? Your country's way more dangerous than mine, and yet you've been stabbed by a thug. I have not. And I've lived in bad areas. Bad areas. Back in the day, I can tell this story now because it was 8 years ago and I'll never go back there. I used to live right across the street from the Hard Rock Hotel. Right across the street. In my backyard was a homeless encampment right behind the old Catoosa Elementary School. Lived in a place called Catoosa. And, yeah, fun Native American names all around here for town names. But anyway, yeah. So the Hard Rock Hotel, it says it's in Tulsa, Oklahoma. It's in Catoosa, actually. But, over there, homeless people like crazy. Like crazy. My wife, when she was in nursing school, had her white shoes stolen right off the porch. Now, here's the thing. It's not that we couldn't afford to live in a good area. We just didn't know that that was a bad area because the house was so well updated. The lawns were beautiful and upkept. It was a gorgeous neighborhood. And the rent was very cheap. And we were like, oh, we like this. You know, we didn't have kids at the time. It was just a nice 2-bedroom. I had an entire studio. That's whenever I first started streaming. If you go back to my oldest videos, you'll see a bookshelf in the corner and stuff and a very young, handsome me. And that's where I was. And yeah, it was crazy. We had a lot of homeless people banging on the doors and stuff, yelling, screaming. I had to cock a shotgun a couple of times and tell people to leave. That's scary, you know. I have a story that I'm not allowed to tell. That if I told, my wife would murder me. Absolutely, she would. I can leave some details out. More or less, I this is so bad. My wife jumped out the window into the backyard in fear for her life because I had told her that if the shotgun wasn't there in the corner, that she probably needed to get out of there. Someone probably had a hold of it because I told her it would always be over there in the corner. Well, it wasn't there. It was laying down. It didn't fall down. I'd laid it down. I was cleaning it or something. I can't remember what I was doing, but I laid it down and I forgot to set it back up. I was at work and out the window she goes. She was freaking out. She calls me. It's not there. And I was like, what do you mean it's... I was like, can you look through the window and see if it's just laying on the ground? Yeah. Yeah, it was. Good times. Good times. That was crazy. Crazy times. And again, if I'm not on time tomorrow, just saying, if I'm not on my stream tomorrow, it's over. Anyway, how's it going, Madness? Anyway, let's watch this. Hi, how's it going?
Get your ass back. You have a doghouse. It's raining outside. You refuse to go in your doghouse. Why? That motherfucker scratched me again. We're gonna fight.
Well, alrighty. How's it going?
Good. Make America great again, homie.
Hell yeah, man.
I know your ass be doing the girl voices, bro. Do it.
The what voice?
Never mind.
I have no idea what you mean. Hi, how's it going?
Good.
That's good.
It's so cold. I'm hot in here.
What are y'all up to?
Thanks. Nothing. Everything?
Sounds like fun.
I know.
I think they're younger than what they look. Hi, how's it going?
Good.
That's good.
You're 23?
23?
Yeah, you're 23.
Oh, no. I made my birthday for 9/11/2001 because now they're 23-year-olds.
So how old are you?
32.
Oh, me too, gang.
How's it going?
What are these places? What's up, bro?
Make America great again.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
Come on, I love Trump, man.
Hey, absolutely. Y'all having a good night?
No one. Hot take, I back Adolf Hitler.
Oh, that's not good.
No. We don't fuck with that.
Yeah, no, that sucks. No, we beat the Nazis
Trump
back.
Is like LeBron and Jordan.
Yeah. I'd like to think that. How's it going? Hi, how's it going?
Good. How are you?
Doing pretty good.
That's good.
Yeah, absolutely. Going out tonight?
Yep.
Hey, going to a bar or see a movie?
I might go see Sinners.
Oh, okay. Sounds like a fun time.
Maybe.
Absolutely. Well, I hope you have a good night.
Thank you.
Okay, then. Hi, how's it going?
Yeah, you're gay.
No, I'm not.
I won't disrespect you because you're a Republican.
Hey, I appreciate that.
Yeah, you're actually sane.
For the most part. I'd say so.
Wait, but are you gay?
No. No.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely not.
Kind of look gay.
Nah, I'm not. Just Native
Okay.
American.
I won't steal your land, I swear.
That's okay. Hi, how's it going? Okay.
Richard?
How's it going?
Yo.
Hi, how's it going? Too young. Hi, how's it going?
Do you like Trump?
Yeah.
Well, fuck you.
Wow. Hi. How you doing?
You're a Trump supporter?
Oh, yes, sir.
I'm kind of scared now. I'm in Trump territory.
Why?
I gotta go.
Mm,
I gotta go. They finna get me. They finna get me.
I mean,
Okay,
no one's coming to get you. What do you mean?
You just kind of look scary.
Why?
Because your hat. Are you serious?
Yeah.
Wait, can you take it off really quickly?
Yeah. Why? Is it
Just take it off and burn it too. No. Okay.
Say what?
We was making progress, and then you put that shit back the fuck on.
Oh man, I'm sad that you don't know that much about Trump. That you think that we're the bad people.
Are you fucking shitting me right the fuck now?
I'm sorry, you've been misinformed.
Are you bitch? Because I live in Philadelphia. Like I'm really in the whatever the fuck is called.
The fake news territory? Yeah.
No.
It's pretty bad.
No.
Well, I mean, so tell me what problem do you have with Trump?
That bitch just looked like a fucking orange. Like really.
So only because of his looks?
I'm so tired of that bitch. No shade.
Well, I mean, what has he done?
This 4 years gotta hurry the fuck up.
Yeah, so anything bad that he's done?
Are you fucking shitting me?
I mean, I'd like to hear from you.
Wait, what is your nationality?
I'm Native American.
Oh shit, bitch, you dumb as shit. Didn't you hear that?
Okay.
He was trying to deport the Native Americans.
What? Are you on crack? Who the hell told you that?
Bitch, TikTok. Oh my gosh.
Where was he trying to deport Native Americans? Are you high? Are you okay?
I'm not you, but yeah.
So, okay, yeah. So Native Americans just wouldn't know. I guess me on my reservation, yeah.
Okay, baby.
Trump's coming and he's going to deport us. Sure.
Yeah.
You know. So, why do you think he's deporting
Wait, hold on.
Native Americans?
Wait, are you racist?
No, what?
Are you sure?
I'm 100% sure. I don't judge people based on skin color, buddy.
So, if it was a white man and a black man both falling off the bridge,
I would push them both off, yeah.
Oh. Okay. Yes.
No, I'm not choosing anyone based on skin color. That's dumb.
What if the white man had more money?
I don't do that for money. Absolutely not. Hell no.
Wait, how do you feel like the eggs are like $6?
Organic eggs are $6 right now. I would know. I buy them all the time. It's the only thing my wife can really eat without having
the wife. Ooh,
autoimmune issues.
Nationality?
Oh, she's also Native American. She's Seneca Cayuga.
Ooh, she be having like the things in like her head and shit.
Yeah, well,
like
not
the
often,
leaves
but
the leaves.
The leaves?
Like maybe because I was in like history class and it was like showing like the leaves and like the color leaves, like the red leaves and shit. Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, we no, I think I think that we've
Wait. How do you feel that like if I wanted to like work at like Target, they could have fired me because like I'm like, because I'm like
Oh wait, you're not allowed to work at Target if you're gay?
Well, like they can fire me because I'm gay,
I don't think Target can do that.
No,
you can't discriminate
Trump
based on
made it-
sex.
No, Trump made it illegal. Go do your research.
No, he didn't.
Yes, the fuck he did.
No.
Yes.
He did not make it illegal for people to be hiring gays.
So why don't you like Kamala Harris though?
Because she locked up 9,000 black dudes and made them work and didn't give them a trial when she was prosecutor for California. That sucks. All over marijuana charges. But they long went past any kind of sentence that they could even do.
Period.
So a marijuana sentence, if they would have gotten
wait.
sentenced, they would have only spent like 6 months in jail. But she made them stay years in jail before allowing them to have a trial.
But hold on. How do you feel that like Trump is like deporting the Mexican people though?
Well, he's not deporting Mexican people. They're not the only people that came over the border. Illegals, though, they need to go.
Wait.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, I have a question, though. If you have, like, a passport, is that, like, you a citizen?
No. No, a passport just means you get to visit.
Oh, they about to get me. Oh, shit. Okay. But, no, I actually have a birth certificate from here. So
Well, see, then you'd be a citizen.
Yeah. But, like, my mom doesn't, though, so... She not, like...
She's not legal?
I don't know. I'm kind of scared now, but...
I mean, she got a green card?
I don't know.
Her passport?
Yeah, she had one of those.
Okay, well, she's got a passport. She's here. It's unless she stays past her visa. It has an expiration date, but you can always update the expiration.
I don't think she have that, though.
Yeah. I don't know.
The ICE people can get her, no shade.
I mean, they could. It's
they
possible.
Better not. No shade, I'm throwing hands. Bitch,
I wouldn't do that. I mean, I'd just go get your paperwork taken care of and you'd be fine.
They deported me too, bitch. I don't give a fuck.
Well, I mean...
I don't give a fuck, bitch.
That's kind of like breaking into someone's house and then being like, well, I'm going to fight the owner if he doesn't let me stay here. That's not a nice thing to do, is it?
Not really, but like...
I mean, it is.
I don't give a fuck, though.
I'm just saying, you know.
Period. Okay, bye.
That's what I need.
How's it going? Okay, I gotta talk to you guys about that one. That was crazy. That was a good one, I think. Okay, I like that one a lot. Probably could have tried to bring it down from a little bit of hostility. I was kind of like a little bit on defense, but I was trying to reel it back, be nicer, you know. Because it's nice to be nicer. And I generally think I can try and kind of pull people into my way or, you know, at least make some funnies out of it. But I think I did good. I think I did some funnies. I think I definitely did some funnies. But yeah, I think he was high because he kept just kind of making stuff up. He's going to deport us Native Americans. What? Like, you just can't make stuff up like that. And, you know, when you're telling people things that just aren't true, that's when you look crazy. If anybody, even if Trump actually was deporting Native Americans, right? You would have to have a substantial case. Like, you would have to have, like, absolute dead-on proof that was so, like, how would I even put it? So, in a way that nobody could even argue with it. You know what I'm saying? Because they've already tried to lie and say that Kilmar Garcia was a Maryland man. You know what I mean? And then the moment that it was like, actually, he really is an illegal immigrant, you can't find even 50% of leftists to agree that he should have been deported, or that he shouldn't have been deported. Even leftists right now, they are arguing amongst each other based on that case. The right doesn't even have to make the argument for it anymore. We just don't. And I know this because I was on Threads and I was arguing with a lot of people on there about the Kilmar Garcia. And every time I was always shocked because I was like, why are these people agreeing with me? There's a lot of Trump supporters here agreeing with me. And I would click onto their profiles and they were very liberal. Very, very liberal. And I have a very dummy account that it's just a burner account. I haven't made any posts on it or anything like that. It's just undercover kind of. I do it so I could screenshot the threats and stuff, and I post it on Twitter all the time. I post whatever screenshot I have on there. I have a Twitter account called Lefties. I think it's Lefty Threads. That's what it's called. It's Lefty Threads, and I just kind of post, you know, a lot of crazy stuff that left-wing people post, just to kind of archive it. And you know, I go on there and I have an undercover account just so people won't know that it's me. So I'm not going to give the username away. I don't interact with anybody on there other than to just kind of goat people into saying worse stuff after they've already said some pretty nasty stuff. So anyway, I go on there and I had all these people defending me, and I was like, I never get this many people defending me or anything like that. That's crazy. Oh, that's why. My cameras got messed with. They did get messed with. Okay. Huh. But what ended up happening is I had all these people come into my defense about Kilmar Garcia going, no, this guy should have been deported. And I'm clicking on them, and they're like Bernie Sanders, AOC, and all that in their profiles and whatnot, and retweeting videos by them and just other things along those lines. And it's like, holy crap. I was like, this is an actual civil war going on amongst these Democrats here. They are 50-50 in on this Kilmar Garcia case. So it just kind of goes to show that it's like, you know, completely unbelievable. The amount of proof that we're going to have now that Donald Trump is doing something like deporting actual citizens or Native Americans, you know, the amount of proof is going to have to be so substantial because even Democrats are going to be skeptical of that kind of a claim because they've already burned themselves on this Kilmar Garcia guy. They have completely and totally discredited themselves, and it's sad. It's like watching some sort of animal in its last few days just wanting to be put out of its misery, you know what I mean? It's like, oh my God, guys. Like, when you have half of your own party sitting there telling you that you're wrong, you probably ought to start listening, you know, at least to them. If not, if you're so anti-Trump that you won't listen to a Trump supporter, even if he says the word if, you know what I mean? That I don't understand why they won't at least listen to their own constituents. Once they're like, no, this conspiracy has to be true, they just keep going. Like, it is unbelievable. Like, look at QAnon. QAnon, when did that ever become a thing for the right? It was always just a joke from the owner of 4chan. His son created QAnon. That's what that was. And where in the world has it ever cropped up again since that fateful night there where they mentioned it? When? When did it ever crop up again? Nobody even talks about that. The left use it sometimes as an insult. Sometimes. It's even dead on amongst them. Right? Like, that's what's crazy about QAnon, right? And yet, there are still people out there who will push it and push it. And it just is the silliest garbage, you know? And look at how long they pushed it for. And it was just nonsense. That doesn't happen with MAGA very often. And that's what's funny about that. And they still can't snap themselves out of it. Yeah, I mean, more than likely, it could have been by the feds too. I mean, it's just, all of it was dumb. It didn't go anywhere. But from the best way that I could, the best amount of evidence I could find, everywhere on the internet, it came up to the owner of 4chan's son, which he could have been very well working for the feds. He could have been an informant. I mean, who really knows? It wouldn't surprise me. It's just, that's all I could definitively find on QAnon. And I really just, I don't tend to go outside of what I can't find. You know, it could have been feds. It could have been Obama. Obama made that'd be so funny. Hey, Michelle, I'm gonna Mike. I'm gonna go on here and name myself QAnon, and I'm just gonna see if these dumbasses fall for it, you know. And then just, I don't know, who cares? Maybe he was just smoking a bunch of pot and that's what he did. And yeah, there you go. That's how QAnon was born. Obama was just smoking a big old blunt and was like, I'm gonna go undercover. Wish me luck. It'd be so stupid. What if that's how all of this happens? Is it's just the president goes home and gets high and then he just starts playing with his presidential access and that's what just screws everything up for the next president and it's just a cycle of that? Wouldn't that just make for a great movie? That'd be fantastic. I'd watch it. It would probably get old quick. There's not much you can do with that after what I just said, but I would put the time in. How's it going? How you doing? Not so good?
Oh, no.
Aw, man. Yeah, I understand that. Well, shoot. Going out in Oklahoma City, huh? Oh. Hi, how's it going?
Yeah, it's alright. You got.
Hi, how's it going?
I'm high.
Nice. Absolutely.
Cartron. Oh my god. I'm stop. I'm high.
Oh man, that's funny. Doing okay?
No.
Everything's good, man.
We're all gonna die one day.
Probably.
That's crazy. You used to be just like me, like a kid. Now you're old as fuck.
Yeah. I'm pretty old.
Like this person, like you gotta think about it. You used to be my age.
Yeah.
Doing kid things.
I still do kid things since now I have kids.
No.
How's it going? Hell yeah, man. Cool, man.
Follow monkey.
How's it going?
Oh, what is good?
Oh, not a whole lot. Just hanging out. What are you up to?
Playing Minecraft.
Nice. Hell yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It's a good old time.
Make America great again. So, hear me out.
Yeah, sure thing.
Communism's kind of tight. No, I'm joking.
Nah, it stinks.
It's pretty bad. So, hear me out. Ready?
Yeah, sure thing.
Legalize pot.
Yeah.
All right. Get rid of a certain... Wait, are you streaming right now?
No, I'm just hanging out. I just got off work a few minutes ago.
Okay. Legalize pot.
Yeah.
Get rid of a certain darker type of people, if you know what I'm saying.
We don't do that. But hey, the legalization, that's cool, you know?
Tariffs? I don't need them. You know what we should do, though?
What's that?
We should, instead of just placing tariffs, we should just build more manufacturing plants here as well. And then not only have we efficiently increased production, which would drop prices of things, but it would also increase the profit margins for companies because they would have two sources of networking instead of just one that's overseas. So their main source of networking in America, they could technically drop down at lower prices, which would help poverty rates and poverty-stricken people. So we could technically, if you really thought about it, we build companies here and still have the ones we have in like China and all that stuff. And
so let me explain why that wouldn't work. That won't work because China uses slave labor, and building over here is much more expensive than building over there. Unless we tariff them, then it's way too expensive to build over there, so they come back and build over here. That's actually how it used to work back in 1995 when Bill Clinton signed the NAFTA agreement, and that NAFTA agreement sent all of our factories overseas, where those companies said, hey, you know that $500 TV that you like? Well, we can get it down to $200 if we go overseas. And then they did, and they were like, psych, we're going to sell for $500 still and pocket all the money. So they just stole all of our money, essentially, and stole all of our factories. And that's why. Yeah, so that's why we're tariffing them and bringing all our factories back over here.
So what you're saying is we should implement child labor here. I got you, dude.
Definitely not. No, it's funny, though. But no.
Bring it back.
Well, that's what the Democrats tried to do. That's why they have all these illegal immigrants coming in.
So what you're saying is slavery should be legalized again?
Actually, we're trying to make it illegal again.
Damn it!
Yeah.
Really?
That's the whole plan.
Not do that? I mean, yeah, I could go with that. What?
It's funny how Democrats keep trying to bring slaves back. Every time.
It is kind of weird how they keep doing that.
They do.
And they're kind of succeeding half the time, too.
They are. Like, they've done a very good job of doing that. It's been crazy.
They've effectively brought back slavery.
I mean, they did. With the illegal immigrants, they're working slave jobs. And with China, you know, we partnered up with them. That's the Democrats that did that as well. And
exactly. See, but how do you do it that efficiently? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they really just said, this is a great idea. They did it, and they did it efficiently.
Yeah, it's terrifying. It's absolutely terrifying how they've done it. And, yeah, it really disappoints me. But I'm hoping we fix it.
terrifying would not be the word I'm using. Because honestly, I feel like there's a certain degree where the economy is kind of propped up on this system now.
It
So
is
we
a
can't
little
even
bit, yeah. We need to
it's not
build more factories over here quicker in order
we
to
can't
balance it back
say
out.
you can't say a little bit because we're seeing the effects in where is it, Florida already, where they're having to make it so that young kids have to work like these 8 out like these full shifts, and they're having to go do shifts that are night shifts and everything. So it's not like, oh, it's just
Well, for what kind of jobs?
any. If a child is of age in Florida, because they're starting to get rid of the people that used to do those jobs for cheaper, the kids who who would usually do those jobs for cheaper aren't there anymore. So they have to look to. Sorry, my sentence came out wrong.
It's all good.
Cool. I'm in the middle of a deep conversation with this very fine gentleman here, and I actually want to hear his political. I'm enjoying hearing his political views. So leave, and I will go eat dinner later. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Is that your dad?
That was my older brother.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Absolutely.
I would never talk to my father like that.
Yeah, I was going to say, I was like, holy crap. I was like, if I would have talked to my dad that way.
I would have gotten beat.
Yeah, oh yeah.
But there is this fine line where people didn't look at, where it was who is doing these jobs that we have in place, and what will getting rid of certain workers do to those jobs. So now, instead of these people who would work for less, it has to be, yeah. Is it dinner? All right. I'll be there in like 20 seconds. So it does kind of arise the question of, at what point do we need to say that we did need these people?
So we actually don't. And here's the thing. Let's say these jobs are having a hard time finding younger people. Well, what do jobs do in that situation? Do they just stop functioning?
Not always, but it does.
They raise their prices. They raise their, not prices, but their wages. Wages go up, and then people who are not so young go, hey, it's a pretty nice job. I'm not doing anything. They're paying $25 an hour. Okay.
Well, hold on a second. They won't always raise the prices.
If they can't find anyone to fill the positions.
If they can't find anyone to fill the positions, but they have workers, they'll just put them on for more hours.
Yeah, and they can make more money as well. But it depends if they're wanting to do that too. Because then if they don't, the good thing about it is, since everyone else is hiring, they get to choose. So it becomes what's called a workers market. The workers get to choose where they're at, get to pick where they're going for however much money, because labor is scarce. So labor is more valuable. Now the corporations have to pay out more money to get what they want, which is more workers. So it actually puts the corporations on the back foot, and it gives the workers much more options, much more pay, much more benefits. So in situations like that, when you bring in a bunch of illegal immigrants, then it becomes, well, corporation will be like, I'll just hire that guy to work for $6 an hour. Why would I pay you that much money when this guy's willing to do it? See what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
So that's why it's so much better to get rid of illegal immigrants, because then everybody gets to now have the corporations by their nuts, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? Now the corporations have to beg people to work for them.
Yeah, you're right.
So that's kind of the big deal with that. So yeah, those are our main arguments, and that's why our workers suffer.
I do think, though, that the argument you just made, where we would have these big corporations buy, as you'd say, the nuts, is you do have to look at the fact that more companies are trying to automate
Yeah.
more systems. So say we have them by the quote unquote nuts. That'll just, I'm not saying it will urge them, but it'll make the urge for them to just automate these systems so that they stop having to basically comply with all of these people greater. So they'll just try to find ways so that they can basically, fine, you don't want to work for me? Great. You're fired, and now you're getting replaced with a bot, basically. Because already we're seeing that basic things like cash registers, cashiers can be replaced by artificial intelligence and other processing systems.
Oh, yeah.
It was just a matter of the fact that these workers needed money. But so say we have these corporations by the nuts, they would feel then that just puts more pressure on them to be like, fine then, I'm just going to make it so that I don't have to be in this position anymore.
Yeah.
Which would then decrease the amount of jobs that are possible that you can get. So while your argument is good, and I know I'm just a child here, I'm probably not as educated as you, there is this factor of people themselves are very, very good at making jobs easier and cheaper.
They are.
And if somebody says one day, I want this to be this way, nowadays that is more a likely scenario than ever before. Because say I decide to build an AI, which I've done before. I've built one that gives therapy. I built it in a day.
Yeah.
So for a big corporation with millions and millions of dollars to just go, I'm just going to blow $1 million so that I can save $1 million, like save 2 million, 3 million, however much he wants, it would be really easy for them to just say, well, I'm already getting this resilience from workers that just don't want to work anymore and don't want to do this. So I'm just going to basically wait till I have this processing system up and then kick them all out because I have this ability where they thought that they had me, but now comes the fact where I'm still in charge.
Well, there's two ways how we solve that problem, because we can't really solve it now since it hasn't happened quite yet to that degree.
Yeah.
But once it gets to a point where we start replacing people en masse with robots and AI, we need to either do legislation or we would need to protest these companies. And by protest, it's like, hey, if these people have robots and AI using in their restaurants, you know, we just don't eat there anymore. We go somewhere else. And that will force the market to be like, no, we're not putting up with this. But that'll only work for so long before people just cave. We need to have legislation where we're like, hey, for every robot you have to have at least 3 or 4 people for every single robot, you know, so that way you can't fully replace everyone.
Yeah.
We'll still give them the right to use them, but at the same time, we will be like, hey, you have to have a certain amount of people working for you before you can have a robot.
So you ready for me to put an example out there that proves why that wouldn't work? It's not exactly, but the automotive industry tried to do the exact same thing. And basically, they just said, we don't need to listen to any of that. And they bought themselves out of this, like, the legal situation that they were in. And they basically said, okay, fine. What are you going to do, though? Because I can just pay these people to waive it. And that's what they did.
Are you talking about lobbying? Because they haven't done that yet. They're still the automotive workers union. And they're the union that prevents all that replacement. If it wasn't for their union, automotive industry would be completely and totally annihilated in this country, which it pretty much is. But they're the last living thing that's like, hey, we're fighting for this. They had to retain so many factories here to satisfy the union. But unfortunately, it's been whittled away
they
on.
They retained factories here, but you still see that, like, in, say, I don't know, I'm gonna basically eyeball this. In the 70s, 80s, right?
Yeah.
Most of the processing line was humans. Now it's all machines. And they tried to do something about it back when it was happening, and they couldn't. And no one can anymore. And that's what's...
I mean, it's not like it was a Supreme Court ruling. We can legislate, we can retry it in court, especially as it gets worse. It's not necessarily set in stone.
But in order for a legislation to be in play, there still has to be, someone still has to green light it, which...
Oh, yeah. But I mean, we have our power as the people.
But how much do we have now? Because if you look at it a lot right now, we are losing a majority of the power that we used to have versus back then. Because nowadays, it's kind of like there was that whole protest in Sweden, right? All of these women went on strike. They basically said, fine, but what are you going to do to stop me? And they couldn't do anything.
Well, depending on how bad the situation gets, I mean, we got our Second Amendment, and depending on how unhappy the country is, 350 million people all united in the same thing of wanting to, not be put out on the streets, more or less, or suckling on the teat of the government. It wouldn't be all 350 million, but at least 100 million people. 100 million people armed up like that. That's, that's some serious, bargaining power there.
Wait. Would it be 100 million, though? Because what you also have to look at now is the number of, millionaires or rich people that are forming through less than
we're a country of 350 million people, and a third of us are definitely pretty diehard, I would say.
Would you say?
Yeah, I mean, it's not like I'm not just counting Republicans only or anything like that. I would say a third of our country at least would be united in hey, don't replace our jobs with robots. I don't think that's a political statement, really.
So I'm not saying I didn't say everyone's jobs. I just said the lower classes jobs.
Right, but I mean the lower class is people who are trying to make it. They're going to definitely fight tooth and nail, They're already out there in the markets. It's not like they're already on the
They're already fighting
government.
to the nail, though, to keep their job and to make a stable living, though.
They are, but it's against people who are now, they use legislation or not legislation, but they use their voting power to get these people deported, and now it's becoming easier because of that. That's the first step. The second step is if that doesn't work, then there's mass protests. And then if there's steps after that, it keeps escalating. But everyone's going to try and do it the right way for the first time. And since we did it the right way here, it's not needing to escalate any further. It's going to take a little bit of time to get it up and going properly because of the amount of people we got to catch and send back. But we're making good progress. And as long as people see that and know that, they'll put up with some more BS for a little bit, knowing that there's good times coming around the corner. And, I think that's what matters the most, is getting people's spirits back up, because that's the first step right there in getting everyone united.
You're right, yeah, but
But yeah, no, absolutely. But I gotta go check on the kiddos. But hey, it was really good talking to you.
Yeah, it was really good talking to you, too. You have a great day, sir. Have fun with the kiddos, as you said.
Hey, you too, man. You have a good night.
Thank you. I really appreciate that.
Thank you. That was a nice kid. Hi, how's it going?
How's it going?
Going pretty good.
That's good.
Are you running?
No, I am walking.
Oh, for a second it looked like you were running, and I was like, wow, running with a cigarette.
I could probably do that.
Absolutely. Are you from Ireland? Oh, no, you're in Scotland, aren't you?
Yeah, Scotland.
No, nice.
Somebody thought I was from the US.
Oh, yeah, I'm from the US.
Oh, you go. See, you can tell it's totally different. Sorry,
Oh.
sorry. My
Oh
bad.
no, it's all good. It's just cutting in and out.
Oh, have you ever watched American Horror Story?
Oh yeah.
I can do it with your name. I can do the name game with your name.
Oh really?
Is it actually Artie?
No.
What's your name?
My name is Nick.
Nick, but big banana fan for fick me, my Mick, Nick.
Absolutely. I thought you were gonna do the
Indeed.
Nickelodeon theme at first.
Oh,
That's what everyone used to do back in the day.
oh well, do you know, fair enough. No offense, I get that, yeah.
No, I'm old, so Nickelodeon's like more of my generation, I think.
Oh, see, I'm 18 turning 19. I used to watch Cartoon Network mostly.
Oh, Cartoon Network was so good back in the day.
It
Oh
was.
man, absolutely.
I mean, Adventure Time was just whoa, what a twist.
Oh yeah, I liked Adventure Time. It was a little past my time. I was more on like the Ed, Edd and Eddy, Dexter's Lab, Johnny Bravo.
Oh, Dexter's Lab was good.
Yeah, I love Dexter's Lab.
Oh, other ones as that.
And then a lot of Dragon Ball Z and Yu Yu Hakusho with that as well.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Absolutely.
Beavis and Butthead.
Absolutely.
That's an old one I can remember. Beavis and Butthead.
Oh yeah. Absolutely, man.
Man, that was well before my time.
Absolutely. Oh, that's good stuff. That came out a year after I was born.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. Crazy stuff.
I'm an 06.
Oh, wow. 2006. Holy cow. Yeah, I'm 92.
Yeah. Oh, my brother's 99.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Man, just right on the outside of millennial there.
Just gripping it.
Absolutely.
But if I'm being honest, man, I wish I was born in the 90s. I wish.
Man, you know, it's funny. I always used to think that too. Like, back in the 90s, I was like, I wish I was born in the 80s. But no, the 90s were fun. They were a lot of fun.
90s. Just like, I'm not gonna lie, I love technology, but it's getting to a point that's ridiculous.
Yeah, it was crazy growing up with it because we didn't have internet. And then all of a sudden, it just exploded, and there it was. And then phones turned into smartphones, and it was like, whoa.
I love to sit in a bit. Yeah, I go door to door to people to ask them out. It's fun.
Absolutely.
So fun. If your pal isn't in, you're just standing there going, right, well, what door am I going to?
Oh, man. Well, shoot. It was really cool talking to you, though. You have a good night.
Good night.
What a nice guy. Hi, how's it going? How you doing? Hell yeah. He just immediately skipped me. It's like, dude, you're wearing a mask. Yeah, I liked Adventure Time. It was... I've only seen the first season, though. Yeah. Oh, man. Ed, Edd and Eddy was just the GOAT. Most people don't know this, but the guy who voiced Ralph is the voice actor for Goku in the Canadian Ocean dub. In the original, you know, the oh, it's over 9,000, that dub. Yeah, that was, Ralph is Goku. Isn't that crazy? Doesn't sound anything like him. But I thought that was always cool. Let's see. I'm going to get a couple more here and see what we get. Because tonight's it's been a little bit more argumentative rather than funny reactions. I've had a couple funny reactions, though. I swear to God, that was like a 5-year-old that told me to F off because of my hat. That's funny. That's going on there. That's really funny. How's it going?
You're 23.
Okay, he tried. How's it going? Hi, how's it going? Hi, how's it going? Okay. Hello. How you doing?
Let's not make America great again.
How's it going?
You talking about
Okay. How's it going?
What's up?
Oh, not a whole lot. What are you up to?
Not much. At work, man.
Oh, nice. What?
No. Make America great again.
Hell yeah, man.
You support Trump, man?
Yes, sir.
You know they play both sides, bro. You
well,
know it don't matter.
that's a possibility. I've always considered that. You know, that's worst case scenario though. Honestly.
Yeah, we're gonna leave the politics out. What's good, man? How's your day going, bro?
Oh, it's going pretty good. I just got off work and just hanging out, seeing what people are up to.
Type, you stream?
Every now and then.
How many viewers you be getting?
How's it going? Hell yeah. God, that's some old.
Bro, it's my sister on the
How's it going?
You watching? His eyes were really.
No. Hi, how's it going?
Ew, fuck you.
Hi, how's it going? Hi, how's it going? Hello. How's it going?
Do you love Donald Trump?
Oh, yes, sir.
Nice. Why you like him so much?
You know, he's bringing our factories back. He's, you know, getting workers back out there.
Your factories back? What do you mean?
Well, bringing factories back to the United States. Employing more people. So, do you know what happened back in 1995 with all our car factories and all of our manufacturing?
I don't know.
Oh, well, President Clinton at the time sent them all over to China. They said that they would bring the prices down because China uses slave labor, you know, so they don't got to really pay any money. And that, you know, a price of a car, which was like $12,000 back then, would be like only $3,000 when it comes back over here, which didn't happen. Corporations just pocketed that money. So now we're tariffing them.
Can I tell you something about this?
Oh, yeah, sure thing.
All right, listen. So Donald Trump so he brought them back to America, right?
Uh-huh.
So how's that benefiting us, though? Because there's still way more money.
What do you mean? So if we have workers...
The cars are still like $50,000, $80,000 cars.
Yeah, the prices of those cars will drop.
They're not dropping, though. They're rising.
Well, why would they rise?
What do you mean? Why would they rise, man?
Well, we don't have to pay import fees anymore.
Why you think Donald Trump's bringing them to America, man? So he gets more money.
He gets more money. Wait, how would he benefit from that? That doesn't make any sense.
What do you mean, how would he benefit from that? Dude, he's the president, dude. He's benefiting from everything that goes on in America, man.
That doesn't happen.
Yeah.
That's not possible. What do you mean?
Yeah, that's how it works, man. You mean that ain't possible, man? What do you think? How you think the president gets benefited from, man?
He makes $400,000 a year as president. That's the salary.
I don't know if he don't. He's making way more than that, man.
Off being president?
Would you look that up on Google?
That's just a fact. That's how much the presidential salary is.
Did you ask Donald Trump to his face?
How is he making more money? Can you explain that?
Because he is. Dude. He's a billionaire, man. He's making way more money than $400,000, man.
But not off the presidency.
Yeah, off the United States of America, man.
How?
Because, what do you mean, how, man?
Well, there has to be some way to do it.
Because he's the president, man.
You don't just get all the money because you're the president.
Yeah, he's getting all the money, man.
That doesn't even make any sense.
It does make sense.
Why would I trust that? You have nothing to back that claim.
Then why are we listening to Donald Trump, man? Why do we listen to Donald Trump?
Because he's helping auto manufacturers and other workers get their jobs back.
Okay, so he's helping the country, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. So why wouldn't he be making money for that?
Well, he wouldn't make any extra money.
Why would he be making only $400,000 a year?
Because that's the presidential salary.
Hell no, dude. I'm telling you, he's making more money than that, man.
But how? Because I could tell you how Joe Biden and them did it.
All right, let's see.
So Joe Biden laundered money over to Ukraine. Okay. When he launders money over to Ukraine and you see the paper trail going from Hunter Biden's bank account to Joe Biden's. Okay. Facts. How's it going? Hell yeah. He did not like whenever I started getting into facts. He's just like, what? I guess that, you know, in his mind, the president, once you're president, you're just king and you have the pile of gold. Now the pile of gold's yours. And then whenever the next president comes in, he's got the pile of gold. I mean, somebody explained that to him figuratively, and he took it literal. That's what happened. Somebody was like, look, man, once you're the president, you just technically, you got control of everything. And I think he took it to mean as you actually physically get that money. It's like he had an understanding of a third grader. It's just so silly. How's it going?
What's up, bro?
Oh, not a whole lot. What are you up to?
I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling.
Nice.
Sitting in the car. How about
Hell
you?
yeah. Oh, just hanging out.
Type shit, type shit, type shit.
Hell yeah.
I'm fine.
How's it going?
Oh, yeah.
How y'all doing?
Horrible.
Oh, man, I'm sorry to hear that. How come?
It's okay.
How are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing pretty good. Just got off work, hanging out, seeing what people are up to.
That's great.
Yeah, absolutely. Hi, how's it going? Nope. Hi, how's it going?
Know how to argue about money, gang. This bitch just asked me what size bed I have instead of asking me how much I make. Stupid ass bitch. What I gotta do with pay? Fucking goofy.
Okay. How's it going? Oh, he's asleep. How's it going?
Good.
That's good. Having a good night?
Yeah, are you streaming?
No, just hanging out.
Okay.
Yeah.
You just look like you have a streamer set up.
Oh, no. Not a setup anyway. Just good headphones.
Oh.
Absolutely. Okay, she's boring. How's it going?
Yo, what up?
Oh, not a whole lot. How you doing?
Good. How about you?
Doing pretty good. Just hanging out.
It's cool. It's cool.
Oh, nice shoe collection.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. How's it going? How's it going? How you doing? Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, no.
Hi, how's it going?
Hi, how are you?
Doing pretty good. You're a kid. How's it going?
Chilling. How you?
Oh, doing pretty good. Just got off work, seeing what people are up to.
Where you work at, man? What you do?
Oh, I just go from factory to factory and do repairs.
What kind of repairs?
Anything mechanical.
Oh, that's what's up. I'm sure they pay well.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're a man's man. You get your hands dirty.
Oh yeah, definitely gets dirty.
Yeah.
That stuff can get annoying.
Man. That's what's up, man. Get your money, man. Get your money.
Hey, hell yeah, man. You having a good night?
It's cool.
Glad to hear that. Absolutely.
Yeah, man. Yo, be well. Peace.
Hey, you too. Thank you. That was a nice man.
Okay.
How's it going?
Yo, what's up?
Oh, not a whole lot. Someone turned the light off on you?
Oh, whoa. Yo.
Those are kids. Great. How's it going?
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing pretty good. What are y'all up to?
Just sitting here talking to people.
Sounds like a good time.
It's been okay. It's been okay. There's definitely been a few strange ones.
Yeah. Oh, no joke. There's definitely some interesting ones that come across here.
I haven't seen anybody. Nobody's flashed me yet, so
I've had one so far, so. Yeah. Absolutely. Hi, how's it going?
Hi. You're a gamer. Are you a Trump supporter?
Oh, yes.
Oh hell to
Hi, how's it going?
Me?
Hi, how's it going? How y'all doing?
Bro.
Hell yeah. Absolutely. Your friend in the background. Hell yeah. Man, this is taking a while. How's it going? Nope. Hi, how's it going? How you doing? Oh. What's that playing?
I hear it.
You gotta hear
Still
it?
going.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, I don't want to hear that. How's it going? How's it going?
Good. How old are you, twin?
Oh, I'm 32.
32?
Yeah, I'm an old man. How's it going?
Mm-hmm.
How's it going?
How's it going?
Oh. Going pretty good. How y'all doing?
You streaming? You streaming?
Nah, just hanging out.
You got a streamer setup, though.
Oh, thank you. I think.
You
right?
actually have a great Make America Great Again hat. Oh my god, it's so tough. W.
Yeah, good stuff. How's it going?
Make America great again. What
Hell yeah.
exactly are we making it great?
Bringing our factories back, getting rid of the wasteful spending that our government's been doing. Just in general, boosting our economy.
How is the economy right now?
Economy's doing pretty good right now.
So that Nintendo Switch that I want to buy, that's being fucking marketed beyond hell. The Microsoft wanting to upgrade prices.
The Nintendo
beyond
Switch
hell.
isn't. It's coming out exactly how much we thought it would be. Way before the tariffs even were announced, we predicted that it would be $450 with a game. Back in December.
Did we?
And yeah. You can go back on Twitter and look at those. Yeah, you can go all the way back to December and see when we were like, hey, this game's going to be like $4.99 or $4.50 or $4.99, something like that. Yeah. So, Nintendo Switch, it's just them getting this prices up. Plus, it's a Japanese product that's made in Japan. There's that.
Also, Nintendo does like making everything exclusive, so.
But when we
they wanna
put
make
tariffs
their
on,
prices.
well, they don't just bring prices up because if people don't buy it, then they start building factories here, and then they hire our people, and then, now the price goes down because they built it in the United States.
Made in USA.
Mm-hmm. So that's how they get around tariffs. It's like, hey, we're going to put this ridiculous tariff on you, but if you build a factory here, well, now it's not imported, so no tariff.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
How long do you think these tariffs are going to go on for?
About another month, maybe, if that.
Another month.
The thing about it is China just today released a lot of tariffs on us over a lot of mainstream goods. So they've broken. Now we're stepping on them, and they can't handle the tariffs anymore. They're going to negotiate.
Hopefully they fucking do.
Well, they're already at our treasury. We haven't been at their treasury, but they've been at ours. And they tried to assault a reporter for taking his picture. Told him to delete those pictures. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you should look that up. That's a funny story. They're like, no, you cannot film me. And it's like, hey, we're in America. Yeah, we can. We're not in China. So, yeah, so it's going to go pretty good. We have to do a little bit of short-term hurting to make other countries finally respect us again, because they were only supposed to have less than a 1% tariff maximum, according to the WTO trade order. So it's like the World Trade Order, or Trade Organization, not order. And China had 5, 10, 15% tariffs on all our stuff still, wouldn't bring it down. And then we're tired of it. It's like, hey, we have 0 tariffs on you. Stop tariffing us. So,
Shit, though. Yeah, you win some, you lose some. But it seems like we're going to win, right?
I would hope so. I really do. If we don't win, then it's going to really suck. Really bad.
And at that point, who's to blame?
Well,
if things don't work out.
It's a conglomerate of a lot of people over the course of years that sold our country off and have sold it off piece by piece. And it's been going on for 40, 50 years now. So it just sucks. It just means that we were too late. We couldn't stop our country from dissolving. So I hope it doesn't come down to that. But
hopefully it doesn't. And that's why we got to make America great again.
Exactly.
Hell yeah, brother.
Hell
All
yeah,
right, man. Well, have a good one, man.
Hey, you too. Thank you. Dang, I legit thought that was going to turn into something. I legit thought, I was like, yes, let's get into it. And then he was nice. He was very, very nice and understanding and was like, oh. And he didn't know that tariffs, that's what we were doing with the tariffs. Most people don't, though. Most people think we're just going to permanently tariff the crap out of everyone. And it's like, well, we are. We are definitely going to use tariffs, but we're not going to have 400% tariffs on everyone. That's not the point. It's like, hey, we're up to like 150, 250, 350% on all these different countries. And then it's like, okay, get rid of your tariffs. Okay, we're going to tariff you at 5% now per country permanently. And then that's how we're going to have taxes. So that's kind of the plan. With that, I think, it'll work out well. And again, if it doesn't work out well, I mean, we tried. We tried to stop it. We tried to save it. We did everything we could to make sure that the country was doing good. And, we failed. But that'll be like 4 years from now. We'll find out. Well, not really. We'll probably more likely find out in the next 6 months, truly, how this is going to be heading. But I honestly, I gave it a month. That's pretty generous. I really think by next week, we're actually going to hear from China pulling away all their tariffs, and we'll pull away all of ours type situation, and then we'll negotiate. I think that'll happen within the next week because the stock market's shooting up like crazy right now with China bending the knee. Our stock market is going absolutely up bonkers right now. We're already past the point where we had the big dip. It was at 5682.6, and now we're at 5731. So now we are officially above the point before we had the Trump crash. Keep that in mind. Our stock market is officially higher now. So they can't complain. It's literally at the point before the Trump crash. So now we're back to regular levels again. So I don't know why the left is saying that the economy's in the crapper, because it's like, hey, we've completely leveled off and we're back to normal. Didn't even take that long. And that's just China removing half of their tariffs. Once they remove the other half, because they will have to, because they cannot survive without it, that's why they did that. Once they get rid of the other half, stock market goes through the moon, up to the moon again. I mean, it's just that simple. So, anyway, yeah, I wonder what that one D-bag up here, Too Cool to Jewel. He's probably, I'm willing to bet I probably know who this is. I bet. Oh, I don't know who this is. Never mind. Yep, no. He's a nobody. Saying that I was doing bad for some reason. I'm like, what are you talking about? Kind of weird. Oh, glad to see I'm failing. And it's like, what was I failing on? Confused. Oh, well. Anyway, guys, I had fun with this stream. Did I get any chats on, got 3 people watching me on Rumble. Hey, at some point, if you're watching on Rumble, say hi. Curious as to who you guys are. But if, yeah, I don't know. I think we had a good time here. I think we're going to have some more good times. I'm going to be streaming tomorrow and Sunday, so anyway, stay tuned for that, guys. I'm going to hop off here. I got stuff to take care of, kids to put to sleep, and I need to get a drink of water really badly. But anyway, thank you all for being here. I really appreciate it. Saturday streams are always my bigger one. I missed the last 2 Saturday streams, which sucks. So I will not be missing tomorrow, so don't worry, guys. Anyway, I'll see y'all here later. Actually, I need to... Wait, how do I do this? Oh, that's right. It's different on here. I turn this off. Right? I turn this off.